XFM and the Exalted Show at exactly 10 to the hour of 9 in the morning. My name is Daniel, and my assignment this morning, together with you guys, is to help a brother. His name is Joshua. Joshua is struggling with what I have so far identified as a self-esteem. He has got self-esteem issues. He writes and says his girlfriend and him have been seeing each other since the times of high school. They got to campus, graduated together. She got a job immediately. And he has struggled since then to find himself a job. Recently she got promoted and their distance is growing. He feels like her circles are changing as well, and they no longer have the spark that they used to have, probably because but I think the guy just has inferiority complex issues.
There could be insecurity.
He's insecure, he's not confident about himself.
Yeah, and most men suffer from that, insecurity.
Yeah.
But what I discovered is study your partner, you see? Because as men, we have different thoughts, when certain circumstances arise. But all I can say is that let them actually continue to spend time together, you see, talk more and share more. Because the more communication is very, very important, you see. Because there's a distance that grows in between partners when communication is really not enough, you see. Is that insecurity that comes up, especially when he's feeling inferior. I have to be very open. He can start even be thinking that maybe the people she's working with, maybe they have started dating her, or probably she has started seeing people of a higher class than him. People who drive themselves, people with a good profile, people with enough money. So he can have those negative thoughts, you see. But once you sit down and communicate your partner and really know the mission, the vision you have. Because, man, let me tell you, there are circumstances that we've had, people that have begun together in high school, they've had these relationships, but after the breakthroughs come up in the future, they break up so terribly. I understand, those things will happen.
They happen.
Yeah, but once you communicate, you have the vision, you're together. I believe that you can build a bond, you understand, whereby you're like, even though his partner goes for a retreat, he doesn't have to have these negative thoughts, even though he's alone. He's like, now I'm here, now she's with other men, I'm being real, you understand. Those things can come up in his mind and he can be very disturbed. He can be like, now 1 week, she's away for a retreat in Gulu, and I'm here really. Am I secure?
Bro,
probably.
I have a story of a guy.
Because
a guy I used to work with, my former workmate, who had similar issues, bro. And for him, his family broke down completely. Now the chick was working in her kind of job exposed her so much, so she was famous. And you see, sometimes guys also are not so serious. We take things for granted. You start dating your chick from way back, things change, she becomes who she has become, you get it, and then for you still want to be the same guy. At least there are some things that you can also do to upgrade yourself. Fine, you don't have a job like hers, you don't have money like hers, but just upgrade yourself, man. Just imagine your chick is the prime minister, bro. And you still want to take things lightly just because okay, I am the guy. Have a vision, man. Have a plan.
Eddie Kenzo.
Have a plan. You get it?
Eddie Kenzo.
The guy, Kenzo upgraded, man. You see how the guy does these days.
Eddie Kenzo and Nyomutoro.
Bro, Kenzo doesn't dress ordinary these days.
Yes, and
he moves in a big SUV.
Yes,
he's given up on the convertibles.
Eddie Kenzo,
he the t-shirt and jeans are no longer working.
He changed the circles. He changed everything.
You also have to. You have to make efforts yourself to upgrade.
And actually, you need to know that level, you understand. Yes, if you find out a minister like me, minister of the world, saying, then if you're a lady, you better, trying to do something,
upgrade, man.
Yes. You
can't keep going to the same places.
At
least there are things that don't need you to have money.
Yes. Because now, those times you would find Eddie Kenzo with different people going here and there. But right now, his circles have changed.
And if you say you really love
he's at home in time. Yes. He's no longer sleeping in the clubs. We no longer see him in the newspapers.
No, he's up to
Eddie Kenzo was here, this scandal here and that. He knows the right time to be at home, with his wife, you understand? So he should level up the game and level up the confidence, you understand? Yes, because the vibe has to be there.
Man. You have to switch things up.
Yeah, you better
man.
vibe up, man.
Yo, Joshua, vibe, bro.
Vibe up.
Some things don't need you to have money.
Hey, look
right?
at, for example, like Eddie Kenzo right now. You could be having, say, the wife is a minister. She's having, because even now, Eddie Kenzo's wife, if she's having official duties, he spends time, even though he has a concert, but at least you see him. They are visiting some construction projects, some mining projects, and he's there in a reflector jacket. He's very supportive. And I was seeing people scorning him on social media, like, guy, you're lying, you're showing up. He was supporting his wife. He was having documents. He was talking to these white Bazungus engineers. They were inspecting this mining project. And he was there putting reflector. Nyamutoro was there. The vibe was high. But he wasn't like, man, my wife has been invited for this whole big project. I'm just an artist. Let me just be at home. Or maybe let me be at a certain club. He just came in with a vibe, man. He put in a reflector. He was in there. So now, you see, right now, we understand how he's feeling, but what we can say, let him level up the game. Even though he might not a good job, but let him at least, fire it up, find a way that he can, cause that joy and vibe in there, so that it's not boring. You understand? And another thing, let him not take it personal. Because you see, because I know that these things that come with a job, and especially when a lady has this professional, they can have retreats, and maybe there are people, because with these organizations, I've worked with different organizations before. You find that maybe they are team building, and those employees, they are free to interact with their fellow employees. You see, those games. Now, if she shares, now today with social media, she can share photos on her status, right? Maybe they are doing team building. Probably she's pulling a rope with a male fellow employee. You understand? They're having fun and doing that, and they're like, oh my, she's the jealous comes up. But he shouldn't take it personal. When she comes back home, let him welcome her, and I'm being real.
We want to hear from you. 075094894 is our WhatsApp number right now. This man is cracking my
But
lips.
you get the point, right?
I get you, bro. Let's hear from you guys. Someone says, a man who can't provide is a non-living thing. That is cruel. I won't read your name, my friend. Moses says, this is it. I know, and we are coming. Before I even start, Omugenze Kadolubama once said, Esawa yonna, omukazi achuka. So boy children on this platform, be ye informed. Moses, man, you are a mess. Christine Green says, girls. Well, I think she got another man, and she's trying to play it cool. Joshua Mukwano, you better move on. Don't wait for her to tell you that it's over, because the way I see, she is not into you anymore. Jennifer Dennis says, you've been a loyal listener since when? Bro, Dennis, the guy has been loyal. And then he says, Joshua, confidence is the key. Remind her why she loved you in the first place. If she truly loved you, then you shouldn't be scared. But for now, run for your life, scatter, get out of here. Moses again writes and says, good morning, Daniel. Now on the topic, it's so tricky. It's a sticky situation that Joshua is in right now. We all know that women submit to providence and protection. That's true. That's God ordained, bro. And then you say the moment she feels any sudden deviation from that norm, she'll look for security. As her standard is getting way above yours, you have to learn to work your way to a standard, or else you'll be disturbed by her not reciprocating respect. Our world has been heavy on a boy child who is low on success. But she needs to know that the fact that you are still breathing, talk to her and tell her that you are trying and focus, and that you're trying and odds are not yet in your favor. But it's not the end of the world. If she loves you, she will stay. If not, kindly don't force. God has always better plans, and that's very true. But try to up your game. There are things that don't need money.
Yes.
Okay? So do those things that don't need money. Be a man.
Yes, but can I say something?
Yeah.
But you see, let me say something with this generation, especially with the total influence of social media. Everywhere you go, they are speaking negatively about relationships. They are talking negatively about women. You see, for example, that comment, someone who said that Esau no mukazi achuka. That's very negative. You know, women are also human beings. You know, they shouldn't be speaking like women are bad people all the time. They care. You understand? Their relationship, they're working. Women, they work so hard. They have priorities. You understand? So if you shouldn't like try to belittle yourself because your fiance has a bigger job. It's the same way like women, when we have a high profile job than them, we don't see them trying to belittle themselves. They keep proud of us. They keep very supportive. You understand? It's a balanced thing. Because these days, everywhere, we have these social media coaches that are always speaking negatively. I scroll through and I see, anytime things can change. People have become totally negative, you understand? Because recently I saw, there is something I saw, a lady was speaking that those men that work long distances or whether you're abroad, that be assured that there is another man who is taking care of your home. And that was too negative. Trust me, they are faithful.
No, wives. I have had a different story with my brother. It actually happens. You're out there hustling. Now, the story I saw on YouTube sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not denying, but we have to say they are faithful wives and women.
Some people can just be not faithful, you know.
They can't be, but let me tell you, there are those that are faithful. I've seen these things, but it's not that the whole world has ended.
What does the boy child do now?
It's not all about the boy child. Are you saying that there are no? Are you saying that there are no working families outside there? No working relationships outside there?
Tanya Maria say, I think we need more men here to give us their submissions on this, because me as a girl, I would actually do the same as Joshua's girlfriend. Joshua hasn't told us how long he has stayed jobless. It also matters for better judgment. Now let me put myself in Joshua's girlfriend's shoes. I have been with my man for some time, like from childhood. When we were little, we had parents to provide for us. Life was good. We are done with campus and now have a life outside. This life outside comes along with the bills to pay. You know? Surviving in all possible ways, and money is needed. Now, if one has no job yet, you are feeding them. Oba abane mie. Bambi, his girlfriend might have kept up with him for some time now, and she probably sees guy ain't progressing in life. That is how even this Joshua is a lazy boy. He's a lazy boy when it comes to looking for jobs, since he has a woman who is able to provide. As a man, he should provide in all possible ways. Also, a man who doesn't provide is a non-living thing. Joshua should find all possible ways. This one is tough. Don Clinton says, Don Clinton says, I think Joshua needs to learn a few things about women. Women will never submit to someone who they think they are better than. If your girlfriend got a job, got a promotion, and she's earning more than you, then she has no reason to stay with you. You are talking about love, but women don't have love. They are loyal to whoever serves their interest, and that's providence. Financial security and emotional lead. So if she is earning more than you, then she really has nothing to look at for you.
When President Museveni and the First Lady, when they they are all together struggling, where are they right now? Let these people have a positive mindset and a vision and a purpose. When President Museveni was in the bush and Janet was there, they were struggling together. They had a common vision. Where are they right now? They're in a different phase. Stop looking near. These people are looking at near. They are looking at the near future, things that perish. Have a long-term vision. God is going to secure you. They just want quick stuff out. No. Have a long-term vision, concentrate, and God is going to make it. It doesn't matter.
Aguma 16 says, Joshua, the loyal listener, I think it is high time you move on and find your level. She was in mapenzi with you because you were the same, but you are not. Take her and move on. You will find another girlfriend. Come to our XXX meetup on 29th and see. Yeah, we are looking forward for that meetup. Is it this month, Tanya? Yes. Moses says, nature first confirm the growing distance. Stop cooking up thoughts and feeling in your head. That's very true. Deep. I agree with that. That's so deep, Moses.
Can you repeat that or say?
Nature first confirm the growing distance. Stop cooking up thoughts and feelings in your head. That's possible, brother. You remember what we talked about earlier? That this guy could be cooking up things in his head. We need to wrap this up right now.
For real.
When we return in the next hour, in this very hour, we're going to be discussing something even much more deeper. Pompey and Luyando.